Yep, here we go again.
Glad to have you back.
Want to fight the sound. Alright, here we are. Let's see what we were doing. Maybe I'll warm up with some kind of mission here, just to get a little bit of a creativity flowing.
Come here, girl.
Didn't think there would be much of a reason ever to come back here, but I figured at some point it would make a walk back in this direction. You don't get a lot of control over your little follower there if you're playing here on black. You can't like tell it to like be defensive or stay close or anything.
Let me see what lies within.
I might do one of the slaughterhouses. I'm guessing there's one of those for every planet.
I am a siren. Like the Destroyer, my kind has been called by many names. Oracle, Angel, Witch. Rarely are the names used kindly. I used to hate the ones who feared us, believing them ignorant. I think now, after what I have done, I better understand.
Here. I'm sure these won't be too long. And who's this to say that they won't just go back really quick? 2 out of 10 doesn't have as much in the way of enemies to whack. Why didn't they put another, like, probably like the center area, like here, they probably should have put another spawn. Like, it's like a ridiculous amount of traversal that is kind of left without any way of getting around it.
You're already dead. You know that, buddy.
Yeah, probably should have waited for all those other occasions to come back and run this way.
Distract them!
Like, even the other respawn points should have easily been a, fast travel. Even the one at the end here should have just been a fast travel.
Another! More! Crack you open.
These are hardly worth picking up. Just to come over here and click on this thing.
As the Siren Sisterhood, we were the keepers of many answers, but our own nature remained elusive. We never knew our origins, nor our purpose. In this way, we are still undeniably mortal.
Just jumping around all the planets. At least it lets you just, you know, go to whatever fast travel point or whatever stage you want. I went ahead and had the machine
Ready to go?
only capped at a certain frame rate, just a little bit lower, just to give it a little more overhead. But I want to go ahead and see what the heck's over here as well. While I'm over here, because I'll be trying to out and driving, might as well go and try to clean these areas up and see if there's any remaining whatchamacallits over here.
Howdy.
This would have been cool if they just had a drop. Just, the floor just dropped underneath you and that's it.
Well, these guns, unless you're looking
Nope. This is turning into a mistake. I was trying to be slick. That doesn't change the collision. What have I done? Well, alright then. You know what? Wanted to try this out anyways, so we can't just chain together shooting whatever enemies are in the area. Like that guy.
Welcome back, my girl. Blood everywhere.
Hey, this is pretty fast. objectively safe.
Let's make some roadkill, amigo.
I like your enthusiasm, beast. Rest death. Do you see me? I could crack you open.
Show me what you're made of and take out that chunk stomp monster.
Kill!
The mightiest of saurians was
It's actually my
the
level.
mighty tree. You have felled the beast and brought it to it.
That's Jacob.
I am most thrilled to have this beast upon my wall.
Tor, double penetrating, shredder, climb bassa. Well, there was definitely something over here.
Yes! To the bloodlet! I can shatter that.
Me and Willie was over at the Witch's Peak the other day doing our famous willy-nilly karaoke duet, naturally, when them loggerheads come busting in and the band and we changed the tunes. Luckily, old Wainwright was there dousing himself in a bit of drink, and he put a stop to it, saying everyone deserved a turn at the almighty. Good on that good man. Them Jacobs folks looks after us right here, even when they's up the clock. Anyways, it all turned out just fine once we brought the loggerheads around, and we even did a group sing together before the night was through.
The Iridians left their mark on countless worlds, but few of their creations are as uncanny as the Guardians. They are quasi-life, a half-truth, driven by instructions they only partially understand. They are hardly the ideal custodians one would choose to guard the leashed terrors of the universe. But in their resolute imperfection, they at least mirror their creators.
Looks like the lore writers were completely different from the joke writers.
Waterfalls! By far my favorite part of Eden 6. One time, I went skinny dipping in that waterfall with Monty Jacobs, his wife Margaret, and some of their friends. The next thing we knew, some jabber stole our clothes. So we started walking back to town naked, sharing a flask of bog wine and howling at the moon. All of a sudden, a Saurian steps in our path, but old Monty shoots him dead in the eye. Oh boy, I say. What a shot! But I guess if it took more than one shot, you weren't using it, Jacobs. And he says, now that's a fine slogan. Mind if I use that?
Looks like I got everything in this little space. I guess try over here. It requires a lot of backtracking all the way around. Otherwise I had to try every tiny little corner in between, which is kind of ridiculous. Sometimes it just be like that. We just travel around a lot. Lots of traveling. And we got here.
Suck on this! This is my purpose! Need more COV!
You're gonna be meat with
Wasn't over here.
Too many to count!
You would think there'd at least be a radio in the area.
Master!
What a... Oh, here we go.
We hail the mighty sacrifice of our god King Troy, who laid down his life for you. Yes, you, brothers and sisters. Our vengeance on the multi-rooted trespass will be swift and harsh. Now a shout out to Black and Rocket Boy, who sacrificed 7 Crimson Raider scouts to the offering box. Oh, just kidding. For now, that Pocket Rocket Boy blow off his balls to the... Well, live and learn, I guess.
I've spent plenty of time around bandits, and trust me, you don't want to hear anything they have to say. Thanks for turning them off and me on.
Was there anything good in this?
story. Turns out the CEO he just killed is all of Hyperion's most powerful secrets. My mind. All this time, Jack wanted to be a great leader, and just like I tell myself every morning, the top side me all along.
And do no stone unturned. Yeah, I wish Hunter activated the speed on this regular AI tool.
The thrill of the hunt!
Which is...
Well, if it's not there. Is this some sort of pathway to get to the estate? I guess it was. Huh, what are we looking for? We're also looking for the abandoned vehicle. Oh, the hijacked vehicles. We need one more log. We got the clap traps. And we got the radio. So we need the vehicles and one last log. I doubt it'll be over there. Maybe down in that area. It's probably just gonna be like a weird spot that I just like hadn't checked. I feel like that's gonna be too close. We actually look at where the current two are, so it's there and there. So I would imagine it had to be in that area, just down in that. Wouldn't want to put them too close together. I guess I'll start with going down that pit. There's one of the vehicles, so I can get up there somehow.
I've missed you, girl.
How do we get up there?
I can break this now.
Your presence exalts the...
I send you all to death!
Let's see, how do we get up there? We have that ramp up there. And to get back up on that side, I have to go around that way.
for sure.
It was long suspected that there was a vault on Eden 6, even in Typhon's time. That the Jacobs family kept it closed and hidden for so long demonstrates substantial cunning. Or idiocy. Dealer's choice. Enjoy your loot, Cash.
That thing's got razor wings on it. You gotta get that vehicle for yourself, BH.
Yeah, if I could get up there without falling off. Just a bad angle on that. I gotta imagine this is probably one of the ones that just ended up being a real frustrating one. Wouldn't want to do it in a speed run. I thought like a gimmicky way of getting over there consistently.
Let's get that sharp as hell runner into the catch-a-ride system, BH.
What in the world?
Ain't no one gonna run you off the road when you got them razor wings equipped. Now fly, you razor-strapped raven. Don't use your dumb old legs. Get you some wheels.
Huh? Oh, it's just the vehicle I was looking at.
Come here, girl.
I've always said nothing good ever happens in
It's so ridiculous. I think the other hijacked vehicle's over here, and I just kept like missing it and avoiding it.
The hunt takes flight. Construction. Let's hunt.
Oh, I never sold stuff. Alright, let's get rid of some grays then. What, I sworn I saw the hijack car at some point. down here.
Racks up my sleeve.
Does that have a phone call?
Guns for every occasion. Any item anywhere. Sell to me and I'll find a buyer.
Hey there!
Inventory comes and goes, but you can't beat cash.
I miss you, Mama.
Now go kill the other guys.
It's not like this thing's really giving me that much anyways. You get better SMG. It's just kind of giving me expansion of existing properties. I guess there's that to go look at. And then wonder where that car was. I thought it was over here. I guess that was Devil's Peak instead, or whatever. So I already checked over there. No, it's not over here. So it's gotta be down there or over here or something. Or maybe it is up there. This is what I wish it was. There's just an elevator that's already at the bottom. You don't take fall damage.
Surely ain't got cup holders, but
Glad to have you back. Exhilarating!
I do not believe the Iridians intended the Guardians to be their heirs. Though they are technological marvels, they were held back by true Iridians, kept in the dark to be of greater use. I wonder if they resent their creators for it. Even the sharpest knife is still the same.
Let's see. I guess I'll try over there again. Because usually when you see it well enough, you can usually just get it right on the map. That's the only other place, but that area is locked off. You can't even... There's no missions that could be there. And still got one hijacking left. Maybe it's in that back corner just enough where I didn't see it the first time. I might just have to come to it at another occasion. I guess I'll just squeeze down and eat in 6 for a little bit. Not all the time do those buttons want to work, as you might imagine. Probably about 20 minutes. I'll just move on with the story mission. Another non-walking area without regular mobs to shoot, just human mobs.
Death smiles.
Oh wait, so I just noticed something with those grenades. I'm like, why in the world do the grenades sound so empty? Every time the enemies always had a grenade, they always had like a little timer sound pop off with it. It would have like a little wind-up timer going. That's just something that's... So those little minor things that just gonna alert you that the grenade is
The
there.
vaults operate as self-contained prisons. The Guardians have no need to serve as jailkeepers, only as sentinels at the walls. Why then bring them so close to consciousness? What purpose has a thinking sphere?
What do we got here? We got one more Typhon log that I haven't found. How's that possible? Yeah, there's one more Titan log and a claptrap somewhere. With how well defined I have this map, I don't know if that's gonna be worth really doing at all. If anything, going back to the cellar here might be a little more worth it.
Ammo! Without it, you're just a shrug with a paperweight. Happy to help.
Come and play!
Your weakness is good.
There's just typing logs. I guess there is a few spots that I could have gotten or missed them. Huh, it's just now putting that on the map.
I'd spent a long time searching for that vault, and turned up nothing. To be honest, I started to think I had lost my spark. Then the day I was set to leave, Marty calls me into his study. Don't feel bad, DeLeon, he says. If there ain't no vault, there ain't no vault. Well, I got that funny feeling, and before I knew it, my legs were taking me out of the room, with Marty Jacobs screaming at me to come back.
Take me into it too! La-di-da, ladies and gentlemen! Lieberman knows! He knows!
Time to crack you open.
I have seen Guardians change their own bodies, lengthening their blades or strengthening their armor as they require. I wonder how far they might change themselves now. in the absence of their makers.
That's... Spirit. Weak. Let's see if my knife fits in your skull. Overwhelm them!
Really? That's not here?
Got a new job! My foreman said Jacobs needed someone they could trust, and that's me! So I managed the Jacobs Gardens. Today I trimmed the hedges, watered the flowers, and polished the statues. The nethers, that's where the grime collects. It took some elbow grease, but I cleaned them nethers to a fine shine. My mom's proud, Paul's prouder. Said I escaped a hard life in the amber mine getting this cushy job. Only then I did it wrong. I wandered behind the gardens, and this fella with some sort of techno jangle on his eyes said, "Easy, that's far enough, real smooth like." And I said, "I'm the new garden manager, it's my job." But he takes me around the arm and says, "That part of the ground's off limits, but don't you worry, it can take care of itself."
Let's see what you hide. I wondered where that went.
Huh. 'Cause I know the one was there, and you would think it would be over here. So it's actually in that tiny, tiny little corner. The tiniest little corner that I missed over here. I feel like the chances of it being in this tiny, tiny little corner are really unlikely. Oh, look, it's not here. Where could it be? Perhaps up top? I gotta be missing it. Where could it be?
Just need a walk to clear my head is all. Gardens always take the weight off a little. Something about looking up at a gallery of brilliant fools who got it worse than me. It's nice to know I could piss it all away and someone out there would still be dumb enough to carve a statue of me. Still, I wonder what Wainwright'll have to remember me by. What even is a legacy anymore? Is it the house you built, or the bodies buried underneath the lawn?
Montgomery Jacobs. You've been ignoring my offers. I don't like being ignored.
Get off my echo, woman. Can't you hear I'm in the middle of morose ruminations?
Oh, Monty. May I call you Monty? I'm going to call you Monty. You've been a CEO long enough to know that you can get anything, provided you're willing to pay the price for it.
Jacobs ain't for sale, you harpy.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
You should have run. Not that it would have mattered.
I guess it had to be back over in this area. Because clearly all of this has been searched out pretty heavily. It's probably like tucked away in a corner. I don't know if we can get back up without respawning at the beginning of the area.
Let them hear your rage.
Yeah, I guess I have to try one more time. Do one more spin around. Almost at the claptrap.
This claptrap for parts. Well, one person's robicide is our windfall. That's one stylish antenna accessory. What a pretty little bow.
I can shatter that crystal. Nice one.
Kinda made it look like you could get up there. Man, that's a crazy find just for like hanging out in a loose chest. Yeah, it kind of looked like you could get up there. this area or something. No, it doesn't look like it's going to be in any of these. Oh. The one place I didn't go back and check.
Before them, and Typhon de Leon is one of those men. Your loot, Vault Hunter.
I think it was an at level. I'll do one Grindel Ward and get on with the story quest. Just because I'm over here.
ask about our one-click buying plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy.
I can shatter that crystal.
Music is amazing. I can't wait for this. I'm stuck on this rock with a grumpy Gus who shall remain nameless. So I want a new robot friend. To build one, we're gonna need some parts. Go borrow some of Malawan's stuff.
I suppose we could use an extra pair of hands since Sparrow barely carries his weight around.
Hey, not nice. Besides, I'm here for moral support.
Well, Typhon put me in charge of security, and I say we need a combat bot to protect us. One with heavy armor to deflect our enemies.
We don't need a combat bot. We need a cool friend who can fly around and do sweet tricks.
Maneuverability is key for battle as well as sweet tricks. How about oversphere thrusters?
No! Jetpacks!
Quiet. Vault Hunter, acquire some Flash Trooper backpacks.
But, good enough.
Come here, girl. Distract them! How are your last breaths? Weakness is noted.
Instead.
No combat bot. My new friend will roast tasty marshmallows for us. Get some flamethrowers.
Where would we even get marshmallows? With an acid tank, our new Centurion could melt
I guess that'll work for cleaning up the lab. Less work for me. Fine. Acid tank it is.
Whoa! There's a sick-ass booster device on that ride right there. Pick it up.
Something about you agreeing with me is deeply unsettling.
I like your enthusiasm, beast.
Helping the Bumpies in their hopeless battle against the life of the
When did you eat that?
That CLB propaganda was driving me up the wall.
8 Psycho screaming is probably the funniest joke this so far.
But you've sure got my frequency locked in, sugar.
I'm happy to report that droid collected. The last thing, we'll need an AI chip for the new bot. Perhaps we can reprogram a Maliwan mech AI.
I don't know, that sounds pretty dangerous. Maybe something easier to control, like an overseer AI.
Enough of your squabbles. I will find an AI chip on my own.
Looking forward to getting that in the old catch-a-ride system.
That has no health left. What's up with this? I got respawned.
Welcome back, my girl.
Looking forward to getting that in the old catch-a-ride system.
The hunt takes flight.
That thing will drop shock charges behind you while you boost. So what?
There it is! Great work, Vault Hunter!
They don't need you patting them on the back every 5 seconds, Sparrow. Calm your bits.
Just trying to be supportive, unlike some bot around here. Now, Vault Hunter, come back and let's put it all together. We've got the bot frame set up over here. Install those parts you got.
Slap them in there, Vault Hunter.
Where did that come from?
Get our new friend up and running in no time.
I think he'll hate you. Just like, automatically.
Wow. Rude. It's functional! And for the final step, install the AI chip you found and bring him to life! Uh-oh. Kill me! My existence is pain! Oh crap! It's a freaking monster!
As much as I hate to agree with my colleague here, it does appear that this horrid creation requires a mercy killing.
Kill me! This is all your fault, Grouse! I just wanted a new friend!
No, it's your fault. You never take anything seriously and you probably messed up the frame somehow.
Weird Rick Allen impression.
Well, that didn't go super quick. What matters is we tried.
Yes, tried and failed.
Thank you for trying to help.
Even if it was a colossal failure, which it was.
At least we didn't get destroyed by our own creation. Wouldn't that have been tragic?
Legendary shield. What'd I get? Oh, a transformer, huh? No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will.
Too much health and shields. Buy something.
I'm definitely looking at some point to do some kind of...
Buy some now.
We're go ahead and get this story mission going.
Vault Hunter, time to see what this machine can do. Go ahead, put in the last vault key. Well, let's get to it. We got a universe to save.
I see. Now those connections between the vaults make sense. The vaults on Promethea and Eden 6 must be the power sources for this machine. Intriguing.
Wow, you're smart.
Bit of an understatement, don't you think?
Ah, and you know who you are. That's a rare thing in this universe.
Ready for a fight?
A dream come true. But we must focus. The first step is to locate the machine's control console.
What wonders await us here?
The Meridians never did anything small, did they? So I guess you do need a plant-sized machine to seal up an entire planet.
Hey, you're glowing.
Oh, you're too kind.
No, seriously.
Fascinating. Perhaps Sirens had some hand in constructing this machine.
You know what? You remind me of Leda.
Catch me, Vault Hunter. I swoon. If only I had a decade to study this machine.
Its design is mind-gasmingly complex, but I do believe its primary operation to be fairly straightforward.
To start, I require the Pandora Vault Key. Interesting. We must offer the remaining keys to the Guardian statues. Then the machine will draw power from the vaults on those planets, closing Pandora. To the other statues, Vault Hunter. Quickly now.
This way. Next up, Promethea.
Good thing I never told my daughter about this place. But stay sharp. If I know the Iridians, there's sure to be some Guardians around.
Feel the bloodlust. My hunt is never ending. I am Predator, you are prey. Hunt takes all.
That looks like one of the statues your scientist was talking about. Give it the key, like an offering.
The Promethea Vault has been activated.
This way, Vault Hunter. Next up, Eden 6. Paradise my hairy ass, but it does have its charms. Went skinny dipping in a Saurian tar pit once. I was hairless for a month.
I believe I can break this now. Well tracked, these. Yes, to the bloodletting! Satisfied. The thrill of the hunt! Let me see what lies within.
Huh. This glyph says to reveal the steps. Guess it means use that switch.
When did you eat that?
Whoa. Quite a shot. Guess the Meridians didn't mind a little exercise, huh? Good thing I've got the whip.
See up top. What the hell is this?
Cool trick, huh, Dad? Say hello to my new family.
Come on, she knows we're here. We gotta hurry.
Invincible! Another false siren. Don't run, you'll ruin the taste.
It was here that I killed them. A billion lives to power a machine. Should it comfort me, they would run its heart forever. Perhaps oblivion would have been kinder. It would have been for me most.
Weak! All of you are weak! Marking your target! Distract them!
Holy baloney! Would you look at that? This way! Come on! Go on, give it the key! Like the last one!
Longbow? You know what? I'll give it a try.
Everyone
This way. Stay sharp. This way. Come on.
Don't look!
You're not gonna stop me from getting to the destroyer.
Irene! Don't know what you're doing, Starlight!
The destroyer's called that for a reason. It literally eats stars.
Not if I eat it first.
Let's see if my knife fits in your skull.
How'd that guy even get here? Maybe this place works differently with space. And time. Oh, great! A functional sarcasm module! I'm just so happy my friend will know what's an appropriate time to use the all-important social tool that is sarcasm!
Form! Hit that little weapon! Have fun rotting. Run! Run, you weakling! A handy trick. Pocket rats!
Yeah, you can get stuck in.
Solitude is no virtue. Huh. Guess they mean to use both switches together. Old school classic. Right. End of the world. I'll focus. Not bad. The Degradafeo statue's close. We gotta hurry.
I send you all to death!
I'm watching that Goliath see what he does. Alright, he got his level up. Watching the AI is like watching an entirely different show. It's like watching another guy play the game for you. However, the other guy can eventually come after you. Some more perks, huh? Anything good? Ooh, that might be good. Let's COV. Hard to compare. Flat up with Sun Elemental. Malawan Blaster. Had one of those earlier. There's a COV. Let's see how this one plays. Versus. So I just try to have a better Hornet.
Go for the eyes!
versus the COV one here.
This is my purpose.
Yeah, this is objectively the better gun for my playstyle.
I see through.
Oops, got something here.
Kill for me!
How can you pass up on something like this? Oh yeah, there was a doll over here. Crit bonus. That's kind of tempting, but I kind of had that elemental coverage.
Statue. Oh boy. Once you offer the key, better hold on to your keister. Told ya!
All of the connections to the vaults are activated. Return to me, fair Typhon. Vault Hunter, you may come too. Lilith, you might want to come down and see this.
On our way. He can't. Exterminate that swarm of creepy critters, Vault Hunter. Well struck. You could say they were hopping mad.
Yeah, I want to go to that class mod one more time. So I get a kill the baddest, trigger victory rush, movement speed. Oh, so kind of gets me what I want with the movement speed. And I get shock resistance, fire life speed, and action skill cooldown. And corrosive on melee. That's actually pretty decent. just like the action skill cooldown is probably worth it in and of itself. Was there supposed to be a sniper enemy that spawned and didn't? That's basically like the default like ray trace lines for like the vectors. They're just given a custom
The vaults are all connected, but it hasn't activated yet. Pandora is still opening. Maybe it needs a siren. Oh, touch it I shall. As the nihilist said on his deathbed, he knows nothing.
Have some money. Now why not spend it?
I understand now.
Holy baloney! Would you look at that?
Tannis, you alright? Yes! So much power! And I am the conduit! Pandora's closing!
All right! It's working!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a stop to that.
COV incoming! Ava, keep them off Tannis!
On it.
This is it. You know what to do, Hill.
End of the road, Superfan! For you, anyway. Troy and I were kids. We'd stare up at the night sky and dream of becoming stars. Brightest in the galaxy for our So we left this place behind. Went to Pandora to become Vault Hunters ourselves. We'd open the Vault of Vaults and become the biggest stars in the galaxy.
Irene, listen to me. It won't end the way you think it will. Trust me.
They seem so small now, our dreams. Not befitting a god. Now I'm gonna devour every last star in the universe, one by one. Until nothing shines.
Irene!
Ready, get me, poser!
Now I'm coming for you, Jeremy! For you!
I don't know what am I getting here. Why are we back to the shield?
Done!
It's very odd that I ran into something with very similar properties. Can you use your damage with corrosive? Yeah, if I had a better Hornet, that'd be perfect. So restores, so we get Victory Rush. Restores 50% of your max out to killing an enemy. Max shield, action cooldown is there. Max stacks. I don't even, well, I got one radiation weapon right now. It's kind of worth switching to.
He's gone.
Make more use of.
Pandora's to be ripped apart. If Tyreen leaches the destroyer, that'll be the least of our problems. We have to stop her. Typhon bought us our lives, but we're running out of last chances. Lilith, I may have a shortcut to where Tyreen went. This machine works across interstellar distances. Must be a way. Yes, I can use the connection to Pandora to form a portal. Killer, we'd be dead 1,000 times. I've been telling myself I still belong on the front line. The leader needs to know when to stand aside and let a soldier do their job. This is your fight. It worked! It seems I can add.
This is just stolen from Bioshock Infinite. Oh, the same guy made it.
We're counting on you, Killer. The destroyer is ripping the planet apart. You have to stop Tyreen. Pandora's always been a hellhole, but it's our hellhole, damn it. Even if Tyreen is stopped, Elpis is far too close to Pandora. The Great Vault will continue to open. Let's worry about that when Tyreen is dead. One apocalypse at a time.
We're in orbit, VH. I got eyes on your fine ass from Sanctuary. Pandora's tearing itself a new one, but I ain't letting you fight that mega devil bitch alone.
Ask about our one-click buying plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy. I used to have one just like that. Happy to help.
What is the destroyer? It is a mouth with endless appetite. It is hate that never cools. It is the long shadow cast by our universe against the moldering sun of time. It will never truly be contained. Merely made to wait until its chains slip. Or are slipped for it.
No refunds.
What's this?
Yeah, I might as well go through this cutscene a little bit.
Don't expect mercy, superfan. I'm not that kind of god.
This is it, Killer. Show her that gods can bleed.
Distract them!
Make sure I put my loot bonus. Anything decent here? Oh, we get a King's Call, but it's Jacob's. But it is an elemental Jacob, so.
A handy trick.
I just like the speed and power of the doll here. Do get a shockwave. I'll run the King's Call for a minute. If I make the crits, you can keep chaining together shots, but I probably wouldn't run it very long.
You did it, killer. She's gone. Oh, would you look at that? Go on. Vault's all yours.
Sniffed it out, did you?
I have been looking for a bit of an upgrade. This is supposed to be a 3-shot. I wonder if if it's 3 shots in one, and they have the you know, 2-fang special on it.
Vault Hunter, you did it! Tyrene's dead! For real this time.
Why are you here?
She's not gonna come back, is she?
Well, she died and turned to ash, so I'm gonna give it a hard maybe.
You got your powers back. Feels good, right?
I spent so Long without them, I'd almost gotten used to it. Not gonna lie.
It does feel good.
Yeah, if you skip all the cutscenes, the compression of the game is probably a little better.
We should go back up to Sanctuary. See if there's anything she left us.
But yeah, I can see how people, when this game originally came out, even it's 2019, pushing 3 years on that. It's crazy.
We're in Lilith's quarters, Vault Hunter. Please bring me the vault key you retrieved from Tyreen.
I'm gonna store the Hornet because I like it so much.
You did it! You followed my instructions exactly and saved Pandora! Alright, Ava wants to talk to you. She's in Lilith's room.
Dastardly Maggie, huh?
The vaults are calling, huh?
Skip. That one's actually pretty good. Skip, 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 skip. That's Torg. That was a melee one I did like, but I kind of got a better one anyways. Nah. Jacob Limbs is like... You just... It struggles to make reason out of hitting headshots. It just... you just can't really consistently do it. It's just not possible. This one lasts me for such a long time and it's so useful. I don't think I'll ever have a need for it again, but darn if I don't want to keep it, but I think it's best to go ahead and just see it go before I store it. It's crazy, I kind of got 2 legendary class mods, or relics back to back. Or artifact, I guess. What are they calling up nowadays? But I do have this one Jacobs here, and I'll probably run it for a little bit, see how well I tolerate it. So I can hit the crits and actually get like the free weapons on it.
Guess I was hoping Lilith would be here waiting for us. She's just gone. Maya, she used to tell me stories about Lilith. When the two of them were fighting side by side. I miss them both.
Are they trying to use as like redeeming qualities there?
Lilith had her own secrets back here. This chest is of Iridian design, but I have no idea where she might have gotten it.
Isn't it blocking like the bathroom door there?
Perhaps I can phase shift it open. Ah, so I can. Peculiar. Lilith must have
You get a
intended for me to
Jericho?
find this, but
Well,
that
it's my
would be-
grenade here though. A
Nonetheless,
hopper?
there's another matter for us to discuss, Vault Hunter.
Yeah.
Using my enormous intellect, I have sussed out the purpose of the artifact you discovered inside the vault. It is an advanced Guardian mind core. I've created a neural adapter that will link it up with the ship's fast travel system. Please do so now. The Guardians used that mind core to improve their own combat AI by training in simulations of alternate, more chaotic universes. At least I believe they were simulations. It's unclear, but don't be too concerned. Any paradoxes or reality leaks should either resolve themselves, or we will all be obliterated before we can feel too much pain. Sounds fun, doesn't it? I call it Mayhem Mode. I've integrated it into our onboard fast travel map, so you can use it whenever you feel the call of mayhem. Enjoy!
out.
Have a look at that crystal, will you?
Alright, that seems like a pretty good place to pause for today. So, looks like what I'll do next time is I'll probably do True, just go through True once and not do any Mayhem material. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best option, this just do a run of True. Maybe at some point I'll do the DLCs, but that might be a while off. I mean, it's like almost 40 bucks just to have all the DLC. Sure, it's like a whole game's worth, but perhaps I should just do True first and then maybe do a thing or two of Mayhem. I mean, there seems to be more than enough loot and material in the base game to play with first. I think you can scoop up to level 50, I think, without the DLC. And the DLC altogether puts you up at 75. Why they did that for every single game is kind of beyond me. But yeah, I'll probably do that. And did I get a point? No. Alright,